All right, good morning. Market's open. Time to make some money. We had quite the movement in the overnight session. I see London and stuff. We were moving quite a bit. A nice dump in the last couple hours. It's like almost 200 points, I think. Yeah, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I could maybe consolidate a little bit more during New York. Or it means we keep moving a lot. We'll see. So we're getting pretty close to the London low and the Asia low. That's what these two lines are down here. We'll see if we can maybe get a retest off those or something like that. Might be kind of nice. Kind of nice. So we're kind of bouncing. I didn't quite get down to it, but pretty close. And now we're, geez, my voice is like gone. Sorry about that. Yeah, didn't touch it, but we got pretty close and now we're bouncing. I wouldn't be surprised if we sweep these lows here, take out the liquidity down there, then build out a reversal or something. Might be what we see here in a little bit. Just gonna have to wait and see. There's not really any news today, so we don't have to worry about that. Except it does say Trump's making an announcement at 9, so in an hour and a half. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure what kind of announcement it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but better safe than sorry when it comes to trading. So I'm gonna be a little cautious about that per chance. Alright, bouncing off that 9 EMA, making our way back down. Almost to the lows here. I am buy today. What you guys gonna do? Just depends on what price does. Right now it's up in the air for me. I'm still waiting. If we hold below these lows, I could be liking the sells. But if we kind of sweep these lows and reject them, the longs could be the move. It's kind of what I'm thinking so far. Alright, there's a little push. Push at the lows. Potentially. We at least took out one of them. See if we can hold below this. Possibly both. Go for a typical retest. We just need to have a little strength to the downside.
Order submitted.
Yeah, that looks good. I like
Order
that.
filled.
And my profit target is the next line right there. It's perfect. It's perfect. Dylan tapping in. Going long from 616. So we're not quite down there yet, but we're getting pretty close.
Stop filled.
Oh, that was probably one of the worst fills I've ever had in a minute. It's supposed to be negative 250, negative 295, negative 300. Holy cow. A little unfortunate there. Like the buyers are not messing around. Which might mean we get a little reversal here. Coming up shortly. Alright, let's see if we... This could be a decent bear flag if we reject this on EMA and come back down. But also we did sweep the London low. This could be good for... Be a good reversal. $40 points below is my buy entry. Well, hopefully it gets down there so you can get in. Yeah, buyers are pretty strong, so see what happens. If we take out this low, we could get that pushed down. Yeah, I might try this short again if we get down to 637.
Order filled.
It's trying to push, but Buyer's still holding up pretty well, unfortunately. For now.
Stop filled.
Dang, another terrible fill. Is my stop not? Is my stop loss not at 250? Like, why am I losing so much on these? I'm not even mad about the trade too much. I'm mostly just like confused why I'm losing 285, 295 on those trades. I mean, here's the push down. That's the trade right there. That's what I wanted to see. Just got unlucky. Stopped out to the tick as well. You hate to see it.
Order submitted.
Try one more retest, see if we can make back a little bit of this. But if we could stop that again, we're gonna be done. Because clearly 3 strikes, you're out. I like the volatility. But so far it's not really working in my favor. Dang, missed our entry by a couple points. Bit of a bummer. Richard, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Could be trying to make another bear flag. Which I'd probably try and take. Yeah, volatility right now is definitely not the greatest. It's not quite in my favor. I mean, these 2 red candles were amazing though. If only they happened a second sooner before I got stopped out, that would have been fantastic. Again, we got so close to getting in. We just missed it. I mean, if it got me in there, we would have won that trade already.
Order submitted.
I might try this bear flag. We'll see if we get the retest.
Order canceled.
Or if we get the bear flag. Alright, break even. There's a little bit of volatility.
Stop filled.
but it didn't work out in my favor still. Because we went down, didn't hit my target, and then we went back up to break even. It's very interesting today. Might not be the best day, chat. Another terrible fill as well. I had my stop $10 in profit, and we got negative 25. Like, I know volatility does that with like slippage and stuff. But I've been trading 2.5 years and I haven't seen it quite this bad. Like consistently bad. Again, this trade should have been 250. These both should have been around 250. And I understand like $5, $10 of slippage. But $45, $35, and now $35 again. It's kind of nuts. Not gonna lie. Kind of nuts. But 15-minute range is set. Might wait until we break out of the 15-minute range before we make any more trades. I still kind of want to try one more, but so far we're just losing money here. It's not looking good. Definitely not ideal. Don't forget too much. We're chilling. The fills though are kind of crazy. That's what I was just talking about a minute ago. Not sure if you were here for that, but somehow we got $45. You were looking for longs? No, these were all shorts. These were all shorts. This was a retest off of this low, which you have done plenty of times. And we just got stopped out, which it happens. But we also got $45 of slippage, which that's kind of crazy. I went for this bear flag trade right here. And somehow we got in, could barely get like couple points of profit. We went all the way up and wicked me out for like negative 285. Yeah, this is the 1 minute. And then we dumped. So like that was just unlucky with like the volatility. And then another try to retest this and got break even, but still negative $25 still somehow because of the slippage and the volatility. ES looks vastly different. Oh. Oh yeah. I like can kind of see the similarities, but no, it's definitely different. ES did not take this high either, so yeah, that's probably why these shorts didn't quite work out yet, because ES did not take the lows. This for 7-minute difference, I was confused. Yeah, I could see that. That definitely could have been the reason why some of these, again, didn't quite work out yet. Just because when we were down here trying to get this continuation lower, ES was not the lows yet. Here's the more sellers. Today just feels like a little bit of a weird day. I mean, we'll see what happens, but so far we got kind of some kind of random dumps and pumps. I know I was kind of liking the shorts, but so far all three of them have not worked out at all. And the slippage is crazy today. I might try one more retest off 15-minute range low if we break it, but yeah, 5-minute EMA is playing out great. Maybe I should have been looking to take that trade, but I'm trying to stick to my normal strategy, which has worked the last 4 days in a row. I've been just taking my 2 trades, getting my 2 wins. So I was up like almost 2K on this account. So I mean, I guess I was kind of bound for a day where I lose a couple trades.
Order submitted.
Still a little crazy. You trade mini or micro? Both. Depends on the trade. Alright, this retest, this is the one. Except again, this happened the same time up here. Maybe it was, yeah, I think it was right here. We got like a couple points away, missed it, and then dumped. And then came back. Yeah, no, this dump right here. Especially after the buyers took out these highs, it just came like out of nowhere. That's why again, kind of a weird day. I don't know if there's like some news in the background that like I didn't hear about. But something's going on. It does say Trump's making an announcement at 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock Eastern. So like maybe that's something to like obviously be aware of, but I'm not sure what all this is. Oh, Prakash is gonna buy now.
Order filled.
Good luck. Yeah, that volatility is crazy. I saw
Target
that.
filled.
Okay, there we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. The volatility is kind of crazy though. On my P&L, I was looking at the P&L. I said like up 140, so I was like, oh, I'll go break even. I look back at the chart and we're already back. Like price is already like next to my stop loss at break even. I was like, wait, what just happened? Luckily, I didn't get stopped out, and we did hit my target. But dang, volatility today, it's very like it's up and down. It's not the cleanest. We're at 30 on the 15-minute hour side. This could be the end of the move, and we chop for the rest of the day. Interesting. I'm not too familiar with the 15-minute hour side levels. Oh wait. You said RSI. For some reason I was thinking ATR. Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. For some reason I was thinking like the ATR, like the volatility. I was like thinking something completely different. I was like, no, ATR is still pretty high on the 1 minute. No, but the RSI, I know what you're talking about now. We're not quite below the 30 on the NASDAQ yet. Oh, but we are in the 15-minute, which is what you said. So I'm a little tired. I went to bed at like 2 a.m. Woke up at 630, 650. Ooh. For my history, 15-minute overbought, oversold levels at the peak of the moves for the day. Interesting. That's good to know, though. It kind of makes sense. Prakash is very bullish as well, so I think he went long recently. So definitely see how that theory holds up. I do like the short momentum, though. If we get back up towards the 15-minute zone, I guess we kind of did already. That might have been the start of this move down. Was the 15-minute EMA on NASDAQ. We got like just a couple points below it. Not yet, but soon. Okay, he's not long yet, but he's gonna be long soon. Continues below 40. We're gonna dump hard. That's what I'm kind of thinking. And we got yesterday's low coming up at the 488s. So we still got some room. We still got some room. Alright, see if we build out a bear flag. Can make another sell or something. Be kind of nice. I definitely wouldn't mind just taking this loss and calling it a day, though. Maybe back a little bit of our loss. But yeah, today's been a little weird. I'm definitely not going to feel bad if I take the loss and come back tomorrow stronger. Can't win them all, chat. Can't win them all. System issues, don't play those. Yeah, exactly. See if we get like a nice, real nice bear flag. Like that would be something like that. Just kind of follow this line up and then just break through it. Nice and clean. But no, yeah, if the price action is not working with my system, then best not to play with fire. Especially with how it's been working. Again, like Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It was almost too easy. Like we just got these little retest trades. Made my 250 twice. Just made about 500. And that was it. It was that simple. Yeah, good momentum days. For sure. Yeah, we're definitely in the oversold area. We're at like a 22 on NASDAQ RSI, 15 minute. It looks like we're about to take out yesterday's low. I might not mind the retest, but definitely hasn't been working the best today. Jeez. Nice breakout though. Right through it. Little rejection. Definitely. Yeah, we need a cleaner close below if we're gonna get that retest. But also, I wouldn't be surprised if this retest is like super clean and we just dump. That'd be funny. Yep, there it is. That's just how it goes sometimes. But no, yeah, this candle, the way we wicked down and then closed barely below, I'm not here for that. That would have been a monster 5-minute EMA trade, my goodness. I know, that's what I was kind of seeing. So we got the 5-minute. And we just wicked off of the EMA right here. And then right here as well. I mean, you could have got in either spot and been golden. Incredible trade. We didn't quite get close to it on the 15-minute. I thought we did for a sec, but we bounced off VWAP. I guess we got close enough that like you definitely could say that we were close, but also the way that like it like repaints. Obviously right now it looks close, but while this candle was active, I'm pretty sure we were like up here somewhere. I don't know. I'm sure you could probably count it, maybe. I have to go back in time to see like why is someone putting the National Gambling Helpline in the chat? You trying to say something? You trying to say I'm a gambler? Gambler? Jeez, I can't even speak. That's my real problem. I need to learn how to speak English. Then I can worry about my gambling problem. Oh, we're just dumping. We're at the 40s. A little bit of support here. This is large enough, not large enough of a move. I don't want to look at the market anymore. Dude, I'm almost there as well. So do I try to make back my losses or do I play it safe and avoid the bloodshed? I mean, we can't even get like a pullback for a bear flag. We get like one green candle and then we just dump. ATR is up to like a 30 on the 1 minute for NASDAQ. That's pretty high, pretty high. Definitely a little volatile, a little crazy today. And here's a random green bounce candle. It's good. I guess, maybe. cow, this is like, what is this, like a 40, yeah, 50 point candle? Yeah, that's a 50 point candle in the 1 minute. And that's not news. Chad, this is not news. This is just a candle. A 50 point 1 minute candle. I guess the last one was 35 points. Pretty good. But 50? This is like how the volatility was in April. Not quite. Not quite as bad. I think in April we had like 100 point 1 minute candles. But this is still pretty close. Like, it's pretty good. Still enough to make me a little scared of my boots. Maybe just sit back and watch, enjoy the show. Alright, 90 EMA on the 1 minute. To buy 100%. Yeah, I'd definitely be careful. These sellers are ruthless today. I'm definitely tempted to go for the bear flag. But I don't know if we're gonna, yeah, we didn't really set it up before taking this candle out. I was hoping if we close this candle right here, maybe we take it when it breaks the wick, but yeah, besides that 5 minute, we didn't really get any entries for this move. And it doesn't look like we're really gonna get any moves. I mean, to get back up to the 15 minute EMA, you have to go up 180 points. Obviously, the EMA will come down a little bit with time. But still, we're 180 points away from it on the 15. Probably not going to get that retest. We might go up another 100 points and get another 5 minute EMA test, but also we're definitely oversold on the RSI right at 18. So I'll be careful of that, but also we're not exactly holding above the 40s very well. So we definitely could be dumping even more. I'm in now. Bye. She's trying to get the positive affirmations in chat. Bye. I think the more you type it in chat, the more likely it's gonna happen. The universe is listening and the market is also listening. $60 stop loss, 120 TP. You're talking like points? 120 points top profit target? That is quite the ambitious target. But also we definitely have the volatility today, so I can't make fun of it too much. Definitely can't. It's already halfway. That's true. This is another almost 50-point candle. Took a small trade last night for 400. Hey, you call it small, but 400 is still pretty killer. Remember, 500 a day, 10K a month. I think is the math. My bot got half that move. That's pretty solid, especially for like a robot, a clinker, as some people call them. What do you think happens? Yeah, that's a very good question. We could be making a reversal now. I mean, we have a higher low, higher high. So we could build out a decent little move here to the upside. Might even inverse. Might inverse this gap or something and make a little move up. There's potential, but also we could keep dumping because the momentum to the downside is crazy. We just cooked, was down 900 but gained 750 with that back. Let's go, that's what we like to hear. I was down like 600 and made back some of that. Not quite 750 though. This 3-minute bear flag is looking kind of juicy. Loki cancels out the long momentum from 2 days ago. So expecting chop. Yeah, I was almost expecting a little bit more chop earlier. Just since we had like the nice move yesterday and the day before. And we had a pretty big range overnight. I was kind of expecting like a little kind of chop off the open or something, but instead we just be dumping. Yeah, so as soon as we break this, I don't know if I want to take it. I'm not quite decided yet. But here's that 3-minute bear flag. Yeah, I guess I should have just taken it. I was gonna say there's no way we don't just dump the lows here. As you can see. Nice little dump. I haven't quite taken out the low yet. But yeah, 3-minute flag. A nice little move there. Also, ATR being at 30, I might need to like change my profit target stop loss. There's the sweep of the lows. Great 3-minute bear flag. Did not take it because I'm scared of this price action. I don't like it. But the sellers are definitely in control for now. Yeah, that little dump was not good for Kosh. But it might be making its way back up. Yeah, this price action, what's going on? We got this higher high here, and then we dumped straight to the lows, which was the 3-minute bear flag. So we'll give it that. But then we went straight from the lows all the way back to the highs. We're just taking out everybody's stop losses right now. You guys still have one more chance to buy. The way it says that, it makes it sound like the market's gonna pump up 300 points. We're all gonna miss out. Which could be the case. Could be. Chad Smith, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Buyers trying to make the move now. Expecting a recovery after Momo is a literally falling knife catching. Yeah. There is reversal strategies that do work. this would be like some decent, you know, reversal price action, right? We sweep the lows, take out the highs, you know, find some support somewhere in this leg, and then go back, keep going up. But at the same time, with all this momentum, it's still kind of hard to trust it. Looks like we're at the EMA on the 5-minute. See if we kind of reject it. Kind of holding it so far. I don't know if I quite want to take it though. Just since we kind of might be done with the momentum. Just because of like the hard side that we talked about and everything. And it looks like the buyers are still kind of holding their own up here. Big red candle has to come, bro. Well, I'm ready for it. Maybe. Maybe not. Looks like we might get a nice close on the 5-minute. Above this gap, above the EMA. This would be my typical inverse strat. Which I might have to take just because like that's what I do, you know? But yeah, kind of a crazy day. Crazy day. Made like 7K, shorted before New York Open. Made like an hour before the Open. Nice. It's pretty solid, I'd say. Pretty solid. Best trade I've ever done. Well, sounds like a really solid one. That's an incredible trade, I'd say. Well done. TP, he's out. Nice.
Order submitted.
Well, thankfully you finally followed me. It's about time. I'm just joking. I just like saw it on the screen. I was like, wait a sec. That's funny. I don't know how I followed him on my laptop. Totally didn't mean to do that. That's funny.
Order filled.
Big red candle is coming. Oh boy. Everybody better watch out. That right there is a good question. What is the difference? McDonald's sandwich would be busting right now. You're not wrong. That's still hot and spicy. Sounds pretty good. Forex? Nah, this is futures. Playing any new games? Started playing CS2 again. Mostly just Battlefield 6, but I haven't played a lot. I haven't really played it off stream. But I've been trying to play it a little bit on stream here and there. I might today, but also I was up pretty late, so I might end the stream a little earlier today. We'll see how it goes though, like how I'm feeling. Oh, I love the typed out emojis. Oh, I found the emoji button. There it is. Big red, remember? Oh, I remember. TikTok is so coded. Facts. TikTok's pretty cool, you could say. Sometimes. Sometimes my algorithm, though, is garbage. Continuation or reversal? That is a good question. Buyers don't look bad. They definitely could kind of make the move back up. Maybe chop a little bit. But also, I wouldn't be surprised if the sellers push her back down. Yeah, I definitely could chop around for a bit. Yeah, I definitely wait if I was looking for some trades and stuff still. I'd be waiting. I don't think truth is telling the truth. Wait, what did you say? Oh, that like his 7K that he made. To be fair though, if I just made 7K, I mean maybe I'm just kind of selfish, but I probably wouldn't send someone 90 bucks either. I mean maybe if I made like 20K. Actually, I don't know. I might. I could be generous. Yeah, here's that big red candle he was talking about. Sellers might be finishing the move lower. No, I definitely bless some people. Just maybe not some random person in a TikTok chat. But I'd bless my friends for sure. That was the 15. I didn't think we got all the way up there. Well, not really on. Let me check ES. Yeah, ES was pretty close to the 15. Probably close enough. NQ though was probably too far away, I would say. I don't think it was quite in the zone. Crazy dump though, jeez. I'm far from random. Facts. Missed the short. Yeah, I'm not really sure where I would have taken the short, but definitely seem to have missed it. Oh, that was too much hesitation. I'm taking my follow back. Oh no, I was just reading something while I was talking. That's on me. But that is fair. Far from random. Definitely, I'd say definitely not random to me. But for X Truth, probably still would be considered random. Something glitched with my trade of 8. Dang. That's the worst when stuff like that happens because, I mean, trading's tough enough as it is for like the majority of people anyways. And then when you have like issues like that with trade of 8, it's like, come on, bro. Give me a break. Someone's hacking me. Oh shoot. That was definitely 15-minute EMA short. Yeah, definitely on ES. Don't know about NASDAQ though. still, we're like 20, 40 points away from it. But I guess with today's volatility, that's kind of the idea.
Stop filled.
Dang, sellers really going crazy here. They ain't messing around. Technically, the range expands with ATR. That's kind of what I was gathering. Like that would kind of make sense. That the distance from the EMA would expand. But I also like to keep things simple, so I probably would have waited for it to get just a little bit closer, personally. But still would have technically been the play on NQ, definitely on ES. So there it is. Great short, holy cow. That candle might be bigger than the other ones. How big is that? Almost 60 points. Almost a 60-point candle right here on the 1 minute. Jeez. What's going on? So I take the interest. Oh, my voice. Jeez, I don't know what's going on. That's why I take the entries. I do. This moment was high, won't get a touch. That makes sense. Oh, sorry, my voice is like. Sometimes it's fine, like right now. But sometimes it just gets like a little like almost dry or something like in my throat. And I just like can't talk. I don't know if I'm just a little sick or if I'm just a little like something. Ooh. We're good though, we're chilling. Oh, it's facts though, especially when you're talking a lot. Keep that water coming. Yeah, it's still got some room to the downside. This is yesterday's overnight low. So not like last night, but the day before. So it could be a level we try to go to. We'll see though. I think you just passed the pivot. It looks like it's gonna keep going down. Yeah, 15 hour side didn't bounce. Still kind of sitting in the oversold area. Definitely some strong momentum. Yeah, I've definitely had my fair share of missed trades because of platform glitches. Or obviously there was that one on stream that I think you guys remember with the Take Profit Trader account, where like it ran through my profit target and didn't exit my trade. I'm still not over that. I'm still salty. I was up like 800 bucks, but instead of being up 800, I was actually down like 900 because I glitched and I couldn't see what was happening. That is true though. Things start to glitch out more when the market moves too much. Like when we were moving like 100 points a candle back in like April. I think it was in April. During some of the tariff stuff. But yeah, each candle was like 100 points. February, March. Yeah, a little bit February, March as well. But yeah, we were moving like 100 points a candle in the 1 minute. And we even had like 1,000 point days, like up and down. It was crazy. I remember one of the days it got so bad that even TradingView was glitching. Like TradingView never glitches because I mean I don't take trades on TradingView, so maybe it does when you take trades, obviously. But as far as just like watching the charts, I mean that's literally all it does is it just like charts the price for you. It's a fairly straightforward program, right? I remember it literally like froze and bogged down all of TradingView. It was crazy. Had Thinkorswim issues too, that's really rare. Yeah, I remember that. Dang, another dump. Little bear flag there. This wick, not the best. I'm not a big fan when we have a random little wick down like that. But still had low consolidation. EMA bounce, broke the low, and we broke lower. Honestly, today could be one of those days. You might need like 100 points of, you know, buffer. Just so you don't catch the low and get stopped out or lose all the money. But I'm sure if you have like a 100 point stop loss, you'll probably get 100 points of profit, right? Surely that's how it works. Yeah, these sells are crazy. I definitely won't be looking for buys anymore. We tried the reversal here. Like this would have been like set up on like multiple, for like multiple reasons, I would say. If we're not including the fact that we're catching a falling knife, obviously, if you see the falling knife, this isn't the best inverse or like reversal. But typically, if this wasn't a falling knife, it's like, okay, we got the inverse or reversal. We failed, got stopped out here, or we're somewhere. Regardless of falling knife or not, it's still what I would consider a, again, failed reversal, meaning we're probably going to continue lower for a while. Yeah, I don't want to increase your stop too much. Wish I had an AI bot so I can trade for me. I get out of code, lol. Yeah, that'd be kind of nice. Unfortunately, if it was that easy, everyone would do it. And then, like, I don't know if it actually worked that well. But someone actually DM'd me on TikTok. They said that they have a bot and they'd be willing to, like, give it to me if I, like, use it on stream. And then I get commissions if people, like, bought it from them. But obviously, I don't want to, like, promote anything that's, like, not legit. So, like, I might, like, see if he will give it to me and I can, like, test it out. But I'm definitely not gonna, like, use it on stream and say, hey, check out this AI indicator or whatever it's called, whatever it is, AI bot, because I don't want people to be buying crap that doesn't work. But if it did work, I mean that'd be pretty cool. In theory, though, it would be pretty cool to have a bot AI or even not AI, just to kind of automate things that sometimes easy to make, user error. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Automation has a whole different set of challenges. It looks like we are going to get down to the 300s, possibly. I can't imagine we don't, but what do I know? Yeah, so many different things that it's got to keep track of. Good thing I made 400 last night. Yeah, no, that's what I should have been doing last night. Just kidding, no, I was playing volleyball all night. So I'm not actually regretting that at all. But it definitely would be nice to have a little profit this morning, because that probably would have helped me be a little bit more cautious going into some of my trades. I don't think I made too many mistakes. Just got a little bit unlucky with some of the retests and just like the volatility. And this bear flag as well was like a great bear flag. But for whatever reason, we like got in and we just went straight up, stopped me out to the tick, and then dumped. Crazy unlucky. And then break even. Then we get caught a win, but definitely not the best day here, for sure. Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that either, because you'd have to like change things, adapt, right? Trial and error a little bit. I mean, unless the person that you bought it from is going to constantly kind of update it. Not going to be the best. Make it 100% sell, fully automated signals. There's definitely a market for that. I mean, most intelligent people stay away from that kind of stuff, even if it does kind of work, just because like it is kind of a shady, not shady, well, maybe not shady, but it's almost like a too good to be true kind of area in trading, where it's easy to like sell people and scam people. Not that you would, but definitely a lot of people who are doing that. Oh yeah, I imagine there'd be a lot of like really good back tested bots that just don't work live, especially when we have any sort of like news or anything going on. How about bot does 40 to 60% winning? It's pretty good. I'm guessing it has more than one RR as well. But even if it is only one, then that's still not bad for like a bot. You know, it's around break even, maybe a little profitable sometimes. But I'm guessing the RR is a little bit more, which would make it like a good win rate. It's varied. Okay, okay. Alright, now they push lower. Just about at 300. It's like 1.3 to 4 average. That's not bad. That's not bad. Market feels like it's slowing down, but funnily enough, we still have a 29 ATR, which is like 3 times the normal amount. Here comes the BS range. Yeah, no, that's kind of slowing down relatively. ATR is still pretty high, but definitely not really wanting to go anywhere. The scaling turn on, it's like 36 to 38, but profits increase. That's good you got the stats on that, because that's like obviously a lower win rate. That's not as good. But when you have the scaling, which increases the risk to reward, if it sees higher profits, then it sees higher profits. Win rate only matters if you have like a 1-to-1 technically, or that might be a little too black and white for that statement, but at the end of the day, whatever makes the most money is what makes the most money, regardless of win rate. Damn, I might, I might have to. This killing is expensive. Yeah, that's true. It does. I don't know if you're referring to like commissions or like the fees. Because I imagine that is part of it. Like you start getting in more contracts and it definitely adds up. Not too much, but it chips away every little bit. And it does add a lot more risk and just like size, which then if you do get stopped out, bigger losses potentially. But obviously you keep your stop pretty tight when you scale in, so. Oh, bot doesn't scale how you do. Gotcha. That makes sense though. Decided for profit, but the risk is too high for it to scale. Okay, so you gotta drop down on 2 or 3 minis. Or micros. That makes sense. That makes sense. But that's not the end of the world. Micros for some people are definitely better for prop firms anyways. At least like the 25 to 50k accounts. Jeez, 1 ES both long and short daily swing. It's 2k not enough. Dang. Gotcha. Yeah, 150k, you got a little bit more room to work with. Oh, but it'll take too long to pass. That makes sense. Yeah, the 9k profit target is brutal. I probably won't be buying any 150k evals anytime soon, but I could see myself buying a 150k straight to funded account. Just because like the 9,000 profit target for the eval kind of sucks. And it's hard to pass just because of like the ratio. But if you're already funded, you just like take your time and trade consistently. And then it takes a little bit longer, but since you skip the eval phase, you can get a nice payout on the 150k accounts. Especially the Tradeify, because you have like 6,000 in drawdown, which isn't even that bad of a ratio. Yeah, I don't know why TopStep got rid of Trade Evade. That was kind of weird. Because yeah, like Project X or whatever is great, I guess, but like it's kind of just like TradingView, which most like what I consider more professional traders, they all hate TradingView for futures because it's just like not quick enough. And it doesn't have like tick-based times, I don't think, and stuff like that, which a lot of like futures traders will kind of use. What's up, buddy? Not much. How's it going? Maybe make 50k, then move you to live and close all your funded, so I couldn't really scale my bot up. Dang. Are they the only firm that allows bots? Because I know most I've traded with have kind of clarified like, yeah, no bots or high frequency trading stuff. Like I think Apex has no bots. I actually don't know about funding ticks or take profit trader. What's up, buddy? I said I missed the first time, but I don't mind saying what's up again. But a third time, probably not. There's very few. Yeah, that's what I kind of had the impression of. Again, super weird, like prop firms and their rules, like because even like Apex with like the dollar cost averaging rule that they had, it's like why would you not let someone trade how they trade unless it is making them lose money, in which case it's probably a decent strategy, low key. Like it's hard to do with futures just because of like the sizing. And obviously today you would have gotten destroyed if you decided to dollar cost average and keep buying as it went down. But I think most days it probably could work. And for whatever reason, they didn't like that. But yeah, they don't allow bots either. So I don't know if that's because like they just like too well or something else, but interesting. In the algo space, they have issues when it's high frequency or if you yap online about it. People say you can get away with it. Interesting, interesting. Well, I guess if I ever do try a bot, I have to try it on Top Step. Or just try and get away with it. Since I might be able to. Depending on how the bot is. If it is really high frequency, like just constantly making trades, I can see why that could get flagged and why that might not be allowed. But if it's just like taking trades kind of 1, 2, maybe even like 5 to 10 a day, just kind of spread out over like an hour, there's no way they're going to pick up that it's a bot, I imagine. If anyone wants to burn a TPT and let my bot run, we can do 20% split. High frequency trading is multiple in 1 second. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because yeah, I was like, if I automated my strategy, like there's no way they would know it's automated. But high frequency makes sense that they would like obviously know this guy just made like 20 trades in 20 seconds. And they'd say, can't do that. I could be tempted to to try that, burn a TPT. But maybe another time. Maybe another time. Maybe I'll DM that guy back who DM'd me about his AI bot. He said he'd give it to me for free, I think. Yeah, they said they'd bring on like 3 to 5 traders to stream with our AI indicator on TikTok. You'd get the indicator plus Discord access for free and our commission on every sign up you bring in. That's my first brand deal as a streamer, technically. But again, I don't want to advertise anything that's shady, so don't know if I'm going to do that. But I'm kind of tempted to try out the bot. Or I guess they call it indicator. It's an AI indicator, so a little different than a bot. So that's where this might be a little bit different. Maybe a little bit shady. Everyone loves a good buy sell indicator, right? Since trading's that easy, right? You just wait till it says buy and then you buy. And then when it says sell, you sell. Easy. Not gonna lie though, I have to call it a day here soon. I'm a bit tired. This price action is gonna put me to sleep soon too. I mean, we had pretty crazy volatility all day. We still do technically. Luckily, made back a little bit of my losses, but definitely not the best day. Kind of crazy. Saying 2K likes. Oh yeah, I always forget to look at the likes, but yeah, 2K is pretty cool. Thank you guys, appreciate it. I think the other day we had like 6K. I don't know who was spamming the likes, but we were up. I like looked over, we had like 5K. I was like, what the crazy. Someone's got their massage gun out, and they're just like spamming the likes with their finger in the massage gun. Like guy with the likes, heck yes, appreciate it. Yeah, I might end the stream though here just a little early. Don't want to tempt myself to make any more trades on a day like today. Also, I think Trump was supposed to make an announcement around now. I don't know if he has yet, or if he's going to. Oh, it looks like, yeah, he is going to make an announcement. There's a YouTube live that's just showing the White House currently. So I imagine the next like 10, 20 minutes, that'll happen. So could be worth sticking around for just to see what happens. But I think I'm gonna call it. Maybe go take a nap or something. Maybe edit some videos. But thanks for watching as always. Thanks for tuning into the live. Hey, if you're new, want to see more of me, definitely give me a follow. Check out my YouTube channel as well. Subscribe. And I'll be back for more. Be back tomorrow. Appreciate the support. We have a good rest of your day, everybody. And hopefully you make some money if you keep trading. Or at least not lose any money you made. 'Cause that'd be awkward. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out.